to today's episode of Spice and Nice.
I am in the Spice.
I am Denise and Nice.
Welcome to another spicy topic.
Spicy topic for us because Anne is a stubborn person.
Oh yeah, if you guys don't believe in zodiac sign, then you can skip this part. But if you guys is the type of people who like me that you believe in zodiac sign, then yes, this video is for you. By the way, do you guys see us? I'm trying to refreshing. Oh,
Yes,
okay,
that's
saw it
us.
now. Okay, we
I
live.
need to move closer to you. Okay, we're good.
We live right now. So
Okay, sorry.
why I say I'm a stubborn person? Because in the zodiac sign, number one stubborn sign is Taurus. Taurus.
What's number 2?
Number two, actually have 4 fixed sign.
The
Taurus?
Virgo, Taurus,
No,
Capricorn.
Virgo is not stubborn.
Really?
Mm.
My husband's very stubborn.
Virgo is perfectionist, but they're not stubborn.
Okay, so Taurus is stubborn and
The other 3 zodiac sign that in there is Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. They are
Oh.
considered fixed sign. So they're very loyalty, but they also stubborn in the direction they go.
oh, okay.
But the number one is Taurus. Sorry, I can't help. So ask me question about how to handle the person like me.
No, how to handle, and yeah, especially if you're working with her on her team right now, you want to know how to handle her. Yeah, you should just you should put a comment below. How do you handle Anne, or if you worked with her before, how do you handle Anne? But you are more. It's a different version because you have gone through so much
Yeah, I'm
change,
changed.
right?
I change a lot.
Taurus,
We will talk about the good of a stubborn person and a bad about a stubborn person.
Okay.
Let's talk about the bad thing first.
Bad things first. Okay.
What do you think? What is the bad thing about?
My sister is a Taurus.
Yes, you live with Taurus.
So
That's a good start.
So I have been trying to handle her since I was 3 years old because she came up. She's 3 years younger than me.
Yeah. So what have you learned over the years you stay with her?
Over the years, I have learned that it is ridiculous and stupid and suicidal to try to change her mind. Okay.
You get
So
it.
first, so
Wow.
what I can do maximum is to reduce the damage that she will cause herself. Okay, so for example, in front of her there's a huge hole full of, I don't know, dangerous, maybe sharp knives. Okay, if you tell her, look, there's a hole with sharp knives, don't jump in, she will jump in.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I can do is just make the knives not sharp. That's what I do. Then she will jump in, oh, pain, but not die. Then she will learn. That's all you. There's no need to tell a Taurus to like, don't do that, you know, it's not good for you. They will tell you, yeah, I know it's not good for me, but I know myself, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm like, okay, good for you. So after a while, I just stopped trying to like, hey, look, you know, this is you just don't do that. It's not good for you. I don't do that anymore. I just look, and then if she must jump into a hole, I try to pick the small hole for her. And then I say, look, there's a hole. So instead of she jumped the big hole, she jumped the small hole. So that became my job. I try to like guide her towards the least dangerous option.
Yeah.
Yeah. You cannot.
So you are right.
Yeah.
That's the problem with the stubborn people in a bad way. They may not aware that they're in a bad situation because for stubborn people it's I'm not die yet.
Yeah, I'm not die yet.
It means it still have solution.
But
And sometimes you will make your own story to cover up the belief that you have that I'm sure we have a way out of this tunnel. Just trust me. You know, you don't have trust come from anywhere, like no evidence and whatsoever, right?
And this one also applies to relationships, right?
It is.
When you're in a shit relationship.
I admit when I'm in the shit relationship,
I can make this work.
Everybody tell me no, and I say I can make it work because
I can make it work. Look at me.
Yeah. So you will see like that the answer is very simple to deal with a stubborn person is let them eat shit by themselves. I have to use the word eat shit because you say let them fall is nothing with them. Okay, fall, bang the head, go hospital, bleeding, heart broke. That's nothing.
No, it needs to be.
You need to be intense.
Huge accident.
Yeah, it's just assume it's like this. If you have a day that heavy rain, how will that make you feel? You are even like, damn it, I have a plan today. I want to go to the park. You already swearing, right? With a stubborn person, if it rain, they were like, just rain, I'm not going to die. So what I'm trying to explain to you
You need
is
to have thunder and lightning. Is it?
exactly. No, even thunder and lightning, they still go. So with a stubborn person, you need the thing called storm, like a kind of
Oh, that means the lightning must strike them.
exactly, or like volcano, or like what is earthquake, or like tsunami. What is it? The big
Tsunami.
wave tsunami. That's the kind.
That kind of scale.
Yes.
I see.
They don't like rare stuff. They don't like things that regular people can deal with. For them, is if you say rain,
It's just water.
Like lightning, not die yet. Even like dum 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 dum. See, so what? It's just sound. Don't be pussy. So they always have a reason for you to have to know that they are strong and you weak. Okay, so for a stubborn person, don't waste time with them. To be honest, like let them eat shit themselves. Let they learn it. Let they deal with the consequence. And then maybe you jump in and share a little bit of learning lesson if you close with them enough.
Yeah, but sometimes, right, that person, for example, if it's my sister, right, if she eats shit, then the consequence is, as a family, we have to help her clean up, right?
Oh really?
The
I never let anyone clean up after me.
No, it's not that it will affect, because like emotionally or physically, whatever.
Oh,
it affects.
really?
That time my sister, remember, she went missing.
Okay.
She went missing, right? Okay, no. I don't know whether I told you. I think I told you about this.
Yeah,
story.
the episode in
so
podcast.
so the thing about it is, she went missing not by her own violation. Somebody took her. It affected us, whether she wanted or not. You get what I'm trying to say? The shit fall on her, yes, but the shit come down like this, right? Then to the side, right? With the shit water is to the side.
Yeah,
so
but
people
you
around
see,
her
I think I get it at the family level. You were concerned for the person, but I think maybe that's also why I cannot be close with my family. I think I do too many things risky in life.
Maybe
That better that family should don't know, or family should
they
know
are not
involved.
close.
Because it like just now we talk about, okay, that's a bad thing, right? The good thing is the person who can take the level of earthquake or tsunami or
lightning strike, tornado,
it mean they already in the level of handle better than other people. So sometimes they don't want to share with family member because of that.
Yeah,
Because they aware that their family cannot take it.
No,
I
but
have a lot of things I don't think I can share with my daughter because I think she
I know, but it's also you must also be very aware of your own capabilities,
Yes,
right? There are a
that's
lot
right.
of times where stubborn people, they overestimate their capabilities to handle stress. And I can do it, and then after that, it turns out that cannot.
Yeah, then let them eat shit. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
know,
mean. The shit comes down to them, but
know
it
the
splatters
most-
onto other people.
You know the most that I hate the most that I work with people who similar like me. Yan is Taurus, right? And I'm a Taurus. And
Tina
I'm
is Scorpio. What are you
yeah,
talking about?
yeah. So we like it's always
There's
hate.
only one water sign there to help with the fire. Okay.
No, but the sun is Pisces, so his sun also water.
Yeah, correct.
The
Only
thing-
one. He's only one.
The thing of hate strong person sit together and want to prove that we right. Like it's very difficult to talk with, right? And sometimes I ask him like, how does that make you feel? He say, I cannot work with any Taurus beside you. I don't get it. I see him, I already hate him. I say, yeah, because you see version of yourself. it's that's straightforward, If you meet another Taurus and you get annoying by girl or guy Taurus in front of you, because that is the version of you, It's just in a different way, but it's you. That's it.
So you see yourself, you're like, shit, you.
Yeah. Like if they do a different job, even they're in a different industry, but the character of the stubbornness is like
the same.
the stubborn. Okay, now we look about the good thing. Look at David Beckham. He
Okay,
is a Taurus.
stubborn and determination. I always use this, right? Stubborn and determination is the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same characteristic. The unwillingness to give in.
Yep.
The refuse to give up.
Yep.
Okay? I can do it. Okay, until my hair all drop off, I still can do.
Yeah.
Not die yet.
Yeah.
So it comes from determination.
Yes.
And that's what you can. It's like any character trait, right? If you harness it and use it well, it can bring you to great heights.
Yes.
But if you don't know how to use it well, you just like, I'm right, I can do it, and then end up the life will teach you a big shit.
Yeah. So I will tell you what is the good thing about determination and stubborn. So like the Nira, it was just few seconds ago, like the Nira just saw. I shared with her a good news few
Okay, the
few
team
weeks
please
ago.
put some like fireworks here. Pew 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 pew. Okay. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
So I get approved to go to SMU Singapore to learn about leadership, right? And
Resilient leadership so suitable for you.
and leadership is the topic that I always love, and after psychology I want to learn at the next level, like grow level, about how to deal with human level, right? And let's go back to how am I started to be where am I. So you know, when I come to Singapore, I don't allow for learning even English in Singapore.
Oh.
You know why? Because I don't have O level in Singapore.
Oh, that means you can go for like the courses, right?
Exactly. So with the paper I have, so this is a 11 years ago story, right? I get rejected. First is British school English. They reject me for English because they say I'm not even past the level of basic for them to allow me to learn, which is weird because you want to learn English, so you need to learn, but they say you're not even qualified. So you know, certain school in Singapore, every school they will qualify you.
Like which level are you at?
Yes,
Okay.
for me to take you. So I get rejected by British school, and then after that I apply for another English school, also get rejected, also with the same reason that my pass in Singapore is merit pass under long visit pass. I don't have any degree, I don't have any high education, so they cannot let me learn English. So fine, I'm fine with it. And then that's how I start to learn makeup. And when you learn makeup, you also have to go to all these test paper by English. How do I survive that? I just memory with a whole thick book like this. I memory every question because I need to answer ABC. After that, I have diploma in makeup artist. Now that is the first step for me to gain my confidence. And then I pregnant, and then of course I work for Dan here before I pregnant. And then when I pregnant, I want to do part-time job. I said I want to make a side hustle since I'm at home and be a mom. So I want to cook at home and sell. So to do that, you need to have a certificate of hygiene in Singapore.
Oh.
And then for that paper, you also need the English paper again, which is I don't have.
Almost all examinations Singapore English.
It is. So for whoever going to have a problem to tell me about, wow, you have a degree, how big F is it? Yes, it's a big F with me because I go through a lot of pain and reject and fail exam to be where am I today. People talk about the success in their degree. They never willing to tell you how many times they fail to be there. And especially you don't have money, you don't have education, you have a poor background person. I'm a poor background person, okay? So before to go to that hygiene class, I need to attend a test English class. So they call that test is used for all the uncle auntie who are the last generation kind of age in Singapore. So they just want to make sure you pass the basic writing, reading, and whatsoever. So I passed everything, and I just passed at like 15. 50 is mark pass, right?
Just
51.
pass.
I'm
Just
just
pass.
passed.
Okay.
I'm not even at the level that. And I still remember about the writing. I failed 3 times before I passed. The speaking, I failed 2 times. The writing, the speaking, the reading, I'm passed. So I'm not sure how do I can like pass my reading in the first time. And I go all that to get the first certificate about English, and then I apply to learn the hygiene course in Singapore, and then I get another certificate in Singapore. By the way, in Singapore, everything you want to learn or you perform in the job, you need a paper. That's it. You cannot do anything illegal here. don't try to be illegal, don't try to be funny, you will go jail. Okay, you cannot even make fake education here, so don't even try. Right now, let's go as a Singaporean. Can you tell me is true what the information I just said?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Just don't try. We have a lot of overseas people who come here and try
Yeah,
because they think it's like their own country,
yeah,
but it's a disaster for them.
yeah. And then after that, I want to learn and get the license of driving license.
Also, the examinations in English.
English, yes. And I suffer again. But again, the stubbornness and determination, I'm not give up. I failed 3 times for the paper exam. And look back, right? I have to say thanks to all this time I fail, and I still pay money to go for exam again
Continue,
and exam
continue.
and again and again. Because first you have to self-learning a lot in the book. Then you go for exam. You don't even know why you fail, but you just go home and learn again, right? And then you learn and you go back to the room again and you feel more confident and you learn again and you go back the room, your mark just get better a little bit. The next round just get better than the last round. Yes, it costs money, it's time, it's learning, but doesn't matter. And I also get the driving license in Singapore. Tada, right? And after driving license, I determination to learn to the next thing. That what's the next thing I learn again?
I don't know.
Let me remember what's the next degree I take in Singapore. No, I still remember the next thing I take. Oh, so I decided to apply for the psychology class.
That's the one. Okay.
Yeah, and psychology, the university was so difficult. Like, right, they asked me like, oh, the last English test is not approved yet. Now you need to do again another English test. And then they bring me all over again for the exam of the test, right? And after the test done, they say, oh, it's not enough. I need the letter from this company, this organization to prove that you used to work there. I need to see your income. I need to see your company. I need to see tax revenue and whatsoever. Because I'm learning as an adult learning. You know what adult is mean? I'm no longer 18 years old. So I need to prove that I'm really a successful person. Then they let me learn. So I have to pass all the English requirement. I have to pass all the standard of Singapore. Of course, I get why they ask me to do all this because this is Singapore. They want to protect Singaporeans. Singaporeans learn so hard to be where they are. You cannot just come in and cut queue or jump the queue. But I think this is the good side about stubborn person that I never give up, right? And then when I go for the whole freaking year plus to learn about psychology, it's drive me nuts because I need to write
essays,
essay, and I have to start report, and I need to do exam, and I need to go for case study, and then you need an hour to go to meet the patient and the child and volunteer work and until you can get the paper. What have I learned over the years of go through all this determination or stubborn that you call, that I would never believe that one day, because today I'm taking another course in SMU, right? I learned another degree in SMU, and I realized that all this compound effect fact that I make it for 11 years. It's just for this day when I'm 32 and I learn something to the next level. Does that make sense for you? It's like people don't see the amount of I'm failing to be where am I. And I'll repeat you, nobody can stop you if you determination enough to want to learn something, right? And I want to prove the point to myself more than other people. My daughter don't understand that. Yes, just now she see I'm so happy and exciting. She don't get it, right? But
it's just cool.
I don't know. I'm feel
to her it's just cool.
And when I know the news, I only share with few people. Denise is one of few people that I share because it feels so new, surreal for me. Like I couldn't believe it. Like, yeah, this person can grow this far. That's how I see it myself. I said, wow, you really can learn this much, and that is a good thing about stubborn. So yes, you cannot stop the stubborn person when they want to do something, and it have a good and bad effect. The bad thing is may destroy their relationship, their life, their personal, their health. If they're lazy, they don't want to change, they don't eat healthy, they don't exercise, they will have 1,000 of reasons. But if they want to change, no one on earth can stop them either.
This self-awareness is so important for stubborn people.
And even stubborn helped me to survive with my business actually.
No, it's the never say die.
Yeah,
You know what I
think
mean?
I think that's me.
Is you never say die, you just refuse to die. It's
Yeah,
like a cockroach you were saying,
yeah.
right? Refuse to die.
I refuse to die. And I already can see myself that I will learn more and more and grow more, because I think I finally find the interest of the sport. Like just now before this conversation, like Denise come and I was just I don't even know she
we
there.
were watching CNA, by the way.
Yeah.
It's CNA, right? Yeah.
Yes.
You're watching CNA.
And I told Denise about Denise, learn about this. Look how cool was that.
Yeah, then I was like, it's just twa sport. What's so cool about it?
It like you learn about how
it's actually done.
how is that?
Because you go there now, it's just a car park with factory, right?
Yes.
And it's very, which Singapore we call it ulu, means it's very out of the way.
Yeah.
But there's a reason, because all the land is reclaimed. But the show that we were watching, they show the process, like the hard work and all the people that came together. Because there's a lot of measurements, there's a lot of calculations, a lot of testing. And Anne being the businesswoman that she was like, oh wow, with this pot, Singapore is going to earn this much more money. And then with AI, oh my god, no rest days, no public holidays. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yes. I use my brain very quick to count like, oh, how much money they will make per second.
And that's with humans, right?
Yeah.
With AI, there's
With
no
AI,
rest, no
rest,
weekends,
no weekend.
no off days, no sick days, no leg broken, hand
Yep.
broken.
Yep.
My child is sick. No. It's just 24/7. Do.
And the best part is you even can hire the person across the world to manage that AI.
Yes, and we learned from the video also that human is the basis of error, because the machine doesn't make an error.
Yeah, the machine did not make error. The error only exists when the human put the hand in and key the code wrong.
Yeah.
So
Context is the machine was supposed to go to this GPS coordinate.
Yeah.
And it went to the wrong place. And they say, how come you go to the wrong place? And you check. Oh no, it's because the human key in the wrong GPS coordinates.
Yes.
So the machine is right, it's following instructions.
Yeah.
But the instructions were wrong.
Yeah. So the key of lesson we learn is, okay, even have AI, human need to be less involved. Don't be busybody.
Yeah, don't be busybody. Don't be too stubborn to give up your power, your influence, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But how about, okay, this question I think is very, very suitable for you, because you said your team mainly is other fixed signs, right? So mainly also stubborn people all together, right?
Yeah.
How do you handle them?
I actually have a lot of creative people in my team. Yeah. And this is how I see it.
Well, stubborn doesn't mean not creative. You can be creative and stubborn.
No, you can't be both. Like, it's very hard.
I know what you mean.
Because people with structure like us, we cannot stand people who know structure.
So for you, it's the systems.
Yes.
The 1, 2,
Yes.
3,
Yes.
4, 5. Okay.
So the harder part for the system person is embrace the creativity person.
Because
and
the creativity person,
yeah, they're everywhere. So the creativity person also have to learn how to be. And this, I think we talked about that like 2-3 years ago in one of our episodes, right? And I think that's why I'm passionate about learn about human and psychology, and about how to manage a big group of people to make them make business work, right? Because of this, like the harder is you book these two leaders together, make them work well together in partnership, in friendship, or whatsoever, because they will be the one that going to bring down to the team. Because it like artists, right? Why artists write the picture or write the music so good, but behind them have to have a manager?
Yes.
Why?
For the schedule.
Exactly.
For the daily things.
Yes. Because they just want to focus on what they're good at.
Creating.
Yeah. Like if you ask me who is the biggest example, I will book it at Taylor Swift or Ed Sheeran. Right? Their job is just perform. They don't even know today which country they're going to fly. Is that the stage is preparing, how the music, everything is system. Behind the scene, they have a whole team who want to run arrow for them, so they can have time to create, to write new song, to if you have to sit down and count money and send, then it's not happen. So yeah, I would say, how do you deal with a stubborn person is, first you have to leave them alone. And if they're ready to learn, they will learn. If they're ready to change, they will change. And yes, you're very hard to work with more than one stubborn person in the same organization. I'm to be honest, right? Like the partnership level, unless one stubborn person decide to give up and step back and watching and observe, which is that's what I do. So I have this question often as well. People ask, how do I manage a big group of like people?
But at the beginning, I mean, right now you're taking a more observational,
Yeah,
right? But at the beginning, you were not doing that. So how did you do?
I think it's the thing of be a bigger person is you have to ask a lot of questions to make your team to think, right? Sometimes we tend to forget and go back to the ordering part. Like you order your team to do something. You need to do this. You need to do this. You need to do this. You need to do this, and you make the job done. Then when they don't have your permission or instruction, they stop, right? So sometimes you just have to be smart enough to sit with individual team and say, that's a very good idea. You bring it up. How do you going to make it thing work? For example, that's how you start the conversation. What's the plan? What the schedule look like? What the result you're going to create? How long it take? Did you test the system? Is that work for you? Is that work for 3 person in the team? Do you work 5 people? How about 10 person? How was the time commitment? Is that the schedule? So you ask more questions to make them feel like, oh, actually it's more complicated than I think, right? Because your team will keep bring idea for you, right? But
is it doable?
a doable, yeah. Because I mean, I'm in the sake of my life right now. Like I have, for example, if I have one class, I will have 200 people give me idea. Oh, I have this business idea, very great. I have this, and oh, you almost hear repeated time. You don't hear something that it blow your mind and it bring you to the next state level. Like, wow, this can be a transformation. Because sometimes in the head or in the mind, the idea is great, but it's only great when it's like just now the video we watch, right? It be real. At the same time, people adapt and people use it.
Oh yes.
Because you can have a greater idea ever. You can have the best investment from the best people in the world who have a bunch of money and don't know what to do with it. But can it doable? Can it sustainable? Can it survive? And that's something that I love to learn about how Singapore run things, because they really blow my mind, because in the different level of management and the plan that they have for 50 years, 100 years of sustainable with nature. How do in the piece of land, this is how I will share with you. And if you're interested, you go and search all that about Singapore to
It's
learn.
on YouTube, by the way.
So in YouTube, free, go there and find for it. So first layer is the sky, right? They make sure here have enough rain and air and the humidity whatsoever, so they make enough rain for Singapore. And the heat, so they have to have tree in the between building to make sure that 80% building is covered by tree. I'm not sure if you know that, but if you live here, you will know that. Now they take care of the air part, right? So it's not so hot, not so dusty, not so much heat. Now they go to the next level, the road level. So at this level, if it's outdoor stuff, they will make sure it become a park or the shopping mall or whatsoever that you can walk through from the road that you don't feel heat. They almost bring all the car to the next level, which is tunnel. You don't know, but under this tunnel, they will build things like MRT track, okay? And under this, then they build for you water piping, they run for you electrician for the whole country. All this is by map though. So this map on top of 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 this map. You look from the normal eyes, you can't see. But Singapore is structured from the sky to the underneath of the land. More than basement.
Yeah.
So basement you will call like B1, right? They have B2, B3,
B10.
B4, B5, B6, B7, B8, B9. Like just assume like that, right? They saw how many B they have, and all this working is make the creativity, because this come from creativity first. They creativity based on the limited land they have.
Think about this idea.
Yeah, so they have the idea. They like, okay, we need to exit to the water. We need to use the sky. We need to use the underneath because the land is limited, right? And from not enough, they create be more than enough. Is
Mm.
that make sense for
Mm.
you? So right now, if we live in Singapore, and this is what I love in Singapore is, you look on the road, you don't see much people, but if you go down to the basement or even shopping mall,
Where the
they,
MRTs.
yeah, if you cross from the mall to the mall, underneath is shopping and shopping and food and shopping, and then the next down also the same, right? It's so smart. I don't know why we go to that, but what the bottom is, how do I deal with my team is, I still work very well with balance between creativity and system.
I think when you ask questions to make them think, right? It's okay. So this is the thing about stubborn people. If you tell them something,
Yeah,
they will not want to do it. But if you ask them leading questions and to the point where they think that the idea come from themselves,
yeah,
then they'll be like, "Oh yeah, it's my idea. I'm gonna do it."
yeah,
And then it will add. They will want to do the idea because they have this never give up attitude. So they say, "This is my idea. I'm gonna. I'm just gonna do it no matter what." So then you get that
yeah,
drive to get it done and completed.
yeah,
Yeah, this is something that I've learned. It's either that or there are only two ways. It's either that you gently guide them, like, oh, you put a candy here, then they follow. You put a candy here, follow, then they reach
yeah.
the conclusion by themselves. Or your force is bigger than them. That's all. You force them to do something.
Up to now, I also don't understand how can stubborn walk me through life though, but I still
No, it's
think,
because of that you didn't die, right?
yeah.
You get, yeah. You
I think
didn't
my
die.
daughter will want suffer the most. I don't know if she really
I
suffer
don't
the
think
baby.
so because my sister and I. Okay, maybe it helps because I'm the elder sister.
Yeah,
So my mom is a Virgo, right? So my sister, she's very stubborn in that. For example, so small things like she drink her water, she will leave the cup on the glass.
mm.
Then I'm like, who you waiting for to clean for you? Because she said later, later, later. But later, my mom cannot take it, right? Because she's a Virgo, you must be clean. She will take and then she will clean, and she make extra work for my mom, right? And that time, she was already old enough to. Now she doesn't do it anymore because she has her own place. She understands the importance of taking things away. But before that, then it came to a point. I told her, I say okay later. I say 1 hour later, if I see it still on the table and the water she's done drinking already, she finished already, I will put it on your bed.
Mm.
I don't care. Then she will like, okay, later. Then I don't even tell her. 1 hour later, I really take and then I put it on her bed. I don't pour the water out, but I just put the cup on the bed. Then she comes, where is it? I say, I told you 1 hour, right? It's been 3 hours already. Why? You think I don't mean what I say? Then she's like, but because I'm the elder sister, she's like, so that one is by pure force, okay? So same. Sometimes she was going through this rebellious part where she wanted to stay out late
Mm.
and she refused to come home. She said she will come home by a certain time. She refused to come home because she's having fun outside. That's very long ago, by the way. Now she's no more like that, okay?
Now she old enough to.
Now because she has her own place, she knows how to clean up. Yeah, she needs her house to be clean, okay? So now she's old enough to know better. But last time she was say she come home by 12, for example. 12:30 not home, 1 o'clock. No, then she made my mom worry, right? Because my mom said, "Oh, my daughter, is she okay?" Blah blah blah. So I told her, I say,
Can I
you
lock the door next time you leave?
no,
her
I
to
locked
bed?
already. So I told my sister, I say, you say 12, I give you, don't say I'm mean, I give you 5 minutes grace. 12:05, you not home, I lock from the inside. So even if you have key, you can open. You know the bolt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it really happened. And then after that, she called, she cried, she banged on the door. Then after my mom asked me, she said, she come out of the room, then she see me standing there. Like that. I never opened the door. Then my mom asked, you lock the door? I said, yeah. She said, okay. Then she go back to the room. Because my mom heart is soft, she will open. So she let me do like the. So I just stand there after a while. Then after she called my phone, I don't pick up. Then after a while, I open the door. I say, huh? She said, how can you lock me? I said, I told you what. I say I locked the door at 12:08. It's extra 3 minutes, okay? On top of the 5 minutes, okay? So after that, she learned and she didn't do that. No. Then every time she tell my mom, she said 12 o'clock. Then she look at me, she said, no, 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock. And I said, okay. That was purely by force. So there are only two ways to deal with stubborn people. So either, but it only worked because I'm the elder sister. That was it. Yeah. And
Well, I'm her mom, so I think.
yeah, it will work lah. It will work. But after a while, stubborn people, they will say, you don't let me go in, never mind, I go and stay at my friend's place. You know, that kind of thing.
But they need to have a friend to have a place.
Yes,
to stay.
correct. For Eva, I don't think she will. She's not so stubborn. Eva is
No,
not.
she's not
Yeah. So it's okay. It's just like my sister.
She actually strong character, but she's not stubborn.
Yeah, strong character but not stubborn. Because
That strong
we are
character is from
mutable
for me,
sign.
is it? No, I don't think so. It's
No,
have
it's
inside her.
Sagittarius is fire sign, man.
Yeah,
Our strength comes from our fire. Just our fire can change.
yeah.
It's okay. We can deal with it. So yeah.
But she have a fairness in the kind. So just now we play the game called Farm, right?
They
And
found a game they can play together and
yeah,
yes,
finally
yay!
a mother-daughter card game. And then I mean, as a mom, I always want to give her more. So in the game they have an exchange of item, right?
Yeah, she
Like-
keep asking to buy things for even in real life it's not enough in
Yeah,
the game.
it's a game she has. So I go and I buy stuff and I give her as a friend, give in the game. And then after that, I thought she just take, but she like, mommy, you need to take something as well from me. Tell me which one you want. Then she opened the storage she has. She like, which one your family? I give you. Then she give me. Then she remember that mommy give me item for $0. Mommy, can I give you but with $5? Very good. At least you make her some money. So no, but at least she give me something. So I'm like, okay, bad. At least you want to like, give mommy as well. You don't go just on the tech. But yeah, it's interesting because when you play game, right, you learn.
You see her character come out.
Yeah, so she have a strong character.
As a friend.
Yeah, she have a strong character, but she not as stubborn as me.
Do you know Sagittarius are known to be very we are very stubborn on fairness.
So what is the bad thing about Sagittarius? No, I know it's out of the topic of stubborn in our
No, because okay, it's the opposite of stubborn. We have strength and we are loyal, but we
you only loyal to family, is it?
I am loyal only, yes, my family. And my family, okay, this one doesn't sound like it comes from a Sagittarius because Sagittarius it's a mutable sign. But for me, I'm very strict about who is in my family level. My family level is really only my family, which is my real family. I mean my blood family, my mom, my dad, my sister, and now my husband, because I met only after I married him that I consider him my family. When he proposed to me and I agreed to marry him, not family yet, but close to family. So that's why it's easy for me when I work with someone. Colleagues and friends, for me, is very clear. I can chat with you at work. We can chat about a lot of things about work. We can go out for drinks after that. But I may not consider you my friend yet until we pass a certain stage. Then it's considered friend.
I think I'm considered Denise friend.
Yeah, you consider friend. You consider friend, but not family.
Yeah, I'm considered.
But family is by blood only.
Yeah.
For me right now, or something.
Your husband should have half of your blood. But what blood type he is?
I don't know what blood type he is. I have no idea. I don't even remember mine. Mine is A plus or B plus. I don't remember. So you cannot. So you see, people don't blame me when I don't remember their things because I don't remember my things. I don't even remember my own wedding anniversary. May something. I think it's May 2nd. I don't know, and it works for us because then I don't get into the typical girl like, why you forget my anniversary? Huh? You never buy present for me?
I also don't remember everybody actually.
No, but
all my
anniversary
team-
is marriage anniversary, nah. It's not like birthdays. But different because your team is so big. My birthday, I only need to remember 4 people's birthday. That's it.
Most of the time, people birthday, I save in the phone number.
Me too. I also say.
So I would tell the truth. I'm going to smoke with people. Why you remember? No, I don't remember all my girlfriend's birthday. Even Denise, I was like, Denise, your birthday is coming. What do we have a plan?
Yeah, we didn't even celebrate her birthday.
Yeah. We have 0 times. Let's celebrate your
No,
birthday.
you have 0 time to celebrate.
Yeah.
Celebrate
Zero
the same
time.
time. Mine is December, yours is May. You want to celebrate the same time.
We can celebrate the same now. It's okay. 2 in 1.
I think when my first hate comment comes from my YouTube, I will celebrate.
Let's do that.
Comment. Right, it's a milestone for me.
Yeah.
That means somebody hates me enough to leave a comment. It's not that I'm asking for hate, but
Oh my god, I have so much.
I know, but there was a point in time where you didn't have any, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we all started somewhere. But anyway, yes. So the bad thing about Sagittarius is we okay, why I work well with stubborn people because I can give in. And I have my ego is like, oh, okay lah, I let you, it's okay. I'm okay. You know, I just follow. So the not so good thing is that we can give up easily. Yeah. And this is something that I have come to realize. But maybe that is not true also anymore. I think it's just I haven't found something that I really like doing.
Correct.
Look at me being so stubborn at doing YouTube when I'm not being paid a single cent for it. And now start another new channel on my own. What the hell? Then my mom asked me, "You busy?" I said, "Yeah, I'm busy recording." She said, "Recording for what?" I said, "YouTube." I said, "You." Then she asked me, "Are you earning money?" I said, "No." Then she said, "Why the are you doing that?"
Who?
My mom. Then she's like, "What the fuck are you doing that for?"
That's
I'm
so
like,
typical Virgo.
"Yeah, but it's very that is stubborn, right? Also,
No, that's not stubborn.
and
It's
for
called.
me, like just persisting.
Ah,
Just
yeah. For you, yes.
yeah.
But for Virgo is not.
I
Virgo
know
is
it's a
not stubborn
security.
side. Yeah, security.
I know, and I know
Virgo
my
is
mom.
perfect and security.
Yes, and
And
my
for
mom.
them, security in form is material.
Financial security.
Yeah.
You don't need to buy things, but they need to. She just wants to know that if one day, something happen, I have the financial means to take care of myself.
Yeah.
That is her main thing. That one I understand. So I
The
don't blame.
anxiety is come
Yeah.
from the future.
I don't.
actually.
I don't blame her. I don't blame her. It's just that. And now I realize maybe I also stubborn. It's just that I haven't found something to be stubborn about.
Yeah.
How long have I left the company? I have left my corporate job for like 2 years.
Only
2
2 years.
Yeah, only 2 years precisely. You see, but
Still
last
fresh.
time
I left Chanel 20. That's the last company.
because there's a shift in
20
thinking. You see,
2018 is it? 2018.
now 2 4 minus 1 is 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I 2 years old. I 2 years old. But I think that is the reason why there's a mindset shift, right? Previously, for me, being 2 years without a job, you would think, 2 years already, right? But now you are thinking about 10 years, 20 years. 2 years doesn't seem that much.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's okay. I don't. Also, it helps
But
because
in
I
2
don't really
years,
think
like
about
even
it.
like the first 6 months, you still not committed. Right?
No.
Like you like adapt to new
I just
life.
I just resting
Yeah.
and just coming for recording.
Then I think only like a years after that, you still feel lost and you feel down and you feel. And now that I finally see you
do
get
my
back,
own thing.
like you go to the like unknown one and then you go back and you
Yeah.
finally have more confidence and
So I borrow a bit from her. I'm just like, if nobody help me, am I still gonna do it? Yes, then maybe the video is not perfect. Maybe the editing is not perfect, but it's okay. There are
Yeah.
so many people with terrible videos that are doing so great. So why mine is like not perfect, but it's good enough.
I think the part of you have to be not giving up and
Like, share, subscribe.
don't use the brain to answer certain things. I'm not saying don't use brain completely, but you
She
have the
doesn't mean to be
instinct.
stupid, okay? She doesn't
You
know what
have
she
the
means.
instinct that calling you.
correct.
I think that's exactly
Yeah.
the term that I have used.
Correct.
Something that call inside you. I don't know how to use the word or human term to explain, right? Like people ask me like, why do I? This is the common question I have, right? Like people say, "Oh, you already a successful businesswoman. Why do you want to go or learn all this again?" And like go back and pay money to. But I realize that sometimes people to live in the world that you want to contribute, where 99% people is dumb and stupid and see things
And give up easily.
not beyond the piece of paper.
Mhm.
And if you're so smart, you can prove to them that piece of paper that you going to pray like a god, I can give for you. Now you can shut up and listen to me. Then I can give. I'm actually doing it. Just that's to be honest. And the process of my team, because I'm run business in Vietnam, right, and Singapore, and in Vietnam sometimes they will ask about my paper, and that's when I'm like, okay, let me get for my team so they don't have so much trouble when
Getting things moving.
getting things moved, right? They're like, who is she, why she don't have this. So now when I prove all the paperwork, they don't have reason to disturb with me. So I say sometimes a lot of people were confused about what you try to do, like why you're doing certain thing, what's the purpose of this, what is your goal behind it, etc whatsoever. the instinct inside you will answer for you.
I agree. There
The
was
instinct is different with feeling though.
yeah, it's an instinct, and it's very difficult to explain like what Anne said. But it reminds me of a
Do
Instagram
you have
story.
that instinct inside you?
Yes,
I'm sure you have.
there was an Instagram story that I posted. I don't know if you saw it. You've probably seen it. It was a video of an introduction to my new channel, right? And the tagline that I wrote was, "I don't." People ask me why am I still doing it, because I'm at the age where I should not be starting anything new, technically speaking, especially in Singapore
Everybody
where
will stop you.
yes, especially in Singapore where it's such a protected place, right? I started my YouTube journey when I was 37, 38, because I'm very old already. By the time you should have kids and life is stable, you
What
should be
is
earning
36 is just your
8K.
peak
Yeah, but this
career.
is the normal people mindset, right? So I wrote in my Instagram story. I say a lot of people ask me why am I still doing this. I say I can. It's also even hard for me to explain, except that I cannot think of anything else that I would rather be doing.
Yeah.
Does it make sense for you? Yeah. So there's nothing else that I would rather be doing. I wish that we saw this band with all the old uncles in it, right? She's gonna see them again on Sunday.
I
So
love it. My daughter love it.
so uh I saw them with their musical instruments, and they're all so old and look like uncle with the white hair and everything. Eh. But I told myself that, oh my god, if I am at their age and I'm still in front of a camera, I will be so happy. Yeah. And yeah, my mom gave me a nice face. I should use it. Okay. And it's like, what the fuck, this girl? Is Ava going to grow up like her? That's right. All right.
I mean, I think I'm the most
Chill mom.
no. I think because I don't book a lot. To be honest, this is be honest in camera, and I want to honestly, I don't have a stress of financial support from Ava,
Mm.
and I think that's give me a lot of room to love her and ready for her to be who she is and whatever she's going to do.
Mm.
Right?
And it's a gift that you're giving her,
Yeah.
so that she doesn't have to grow old. Because I was chatting with I was chatting with people around my age, right? And we all have the same issues. Those with kids, you have to have your kids and your mom. We are one of the last few generations where the parents are depending upon us to take care of them their whole life,
Yeah.
right? Whereas for our own generation, we know enough not to do that. But we are probably one of the last few generations in Singapore where we are kind of sandwiched in between the kid and the parents.
Yeah.
And that is the reason why a lot of Singaporean couples my age, they don't have kids.
Mm.
Because it's now the burden is mine to carry, right? So when if you're financially stable, which you are, you're giving the gift of freedom and to fail freely to Ava.
Yeah.
Because now she can just do what she wants, because she knows that the mom is not waiting for her to take care of
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
And this is also the tip that I will share to the parent who are love the kid. This is what I do. I don't ask you to do, but this is what I do. So in CBF of the kid, right?
No, you pump it.
You can pump from now, right? And
You
I
should
would think
pump
a
it.
lot of because if I pump in other two account, she can remove it or she can use it. And I know in her life for the next 18 to 35, 40, she will dump. I'm sorry, Ava, if you watch this and mommy passed away, is a fact, okay? It's psychology thing. You need to accept that. Dumb here is mean emotionally make certain decision that it will harm her finance. And I'm the person that good with finance. I'm consider myself good. I know what I'm doing, right? So I pump 200K to her SA account. And this account only released when she in her 55, 60.
So
And
it's
by
kind
the
of like a
time-
trust fund, but
Yeah,
it's managed
it's a
by
trust
her.
fund, but so that's a gift for me to her. Right? Yes, now it's 200,000, but by the time it's 2 million. So why I'm saying that's what I'm doing to Ava, because like I say, when I don't have a burden of thinking that if she grow in the age of 60, if she don't have husband, if she don't have kid, nobody take care of her.
Or she not successful.
And she not
business.
successful or she
Mm.
fail in her life, right? And by she become like just say an
Financially,
old
lah.
broke woman, right? At least she have
woman.
an old broke woman. Like that's
It's-
exactly the worst thing I can.
It's a good description. Okay, yes.
The old and broke woman and sick and no money and every month need survive somewhere. And I'm die and I'm passed away. I'm not no longer in earth, right? At least that's a gift I give to her as a mom. It's a compound interest that I'm doing. And why I'm share that, I say because all this already settled, and in back of my mind I have really no longer feel like you say like the burden you have. That's why I can contribute. That's why I can do so many things for the public, because I'm done that part. Right? People ask me, oh, you don't know that, take care of your daughter. You come here
It's
and do all
already
these
taken
things.
care
It's
of.
already done. It's like
And she has done as much as she can.
yeah,
Okay, there's only limited amount she can do anyway.
yeah.
You cannot do everything for
You
you.
cannot give everything. Also.
But the
I
fact
don't
that she
believe
does
in
not have to support you financially is already a gift.
it. Yeah,
Minus the CPF part, right? You get
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say. The CPF is like a bonus on top of
yeah.
that.
CBF is even I take care of her.
Yeah, it's a bonus, but the
It's a
fact
gift
that
from a mom.
yeah, but the fact that Ava doesn't have to go out and give you like money to survive.
Oh no,
It's
I done all
already
that,
it's already a gift.
It's not even I grow my insurance, anything. She don't have to take care
Yes,
of.
because a lot of my generation right now, after having kids and then they have to give money to their parents. So it's very, your finances are stretched already.
Yeah,
And there is no room for error anymore, because when you fail, it's not just yourself.
yeah,
Your kids, your parents, maybe, and the parents are old right now. So they are just like they need their medical expenses could go up.
yeah.
And
I think
then-
that's also stress for couple who in Singapore especially still have to take care of parents.
I think so. I think we are one of the last few generations that's because my mom's generation, they are still under the thinking that the children is there to help take care of us when we get old. Like the children is their insurance.
Yeah,
They are one of the last few generations that still think that way. Yeah,
I
and
think
there's
the
nothing
next generation, like from your generation
no
to
more
mine now, I
already,
think
no
no
more
more.
already.
Like we,
But we are now sandwiched in between. You see,
Yeah.
as in I am, but I'm not blaming my parents. It's just that the generation they grew up is just like that. And then now there's a transition period, right?
yeah,
And now the youngsters, I have met kids who are like 20 who hasn't even gone into army yet, and they have higher spending power probably than I have, because they started doing work and taking on projects because of social media, YouTube, everything when they were in school.
yeah,
So now they have already built it up. Even if I start my YouTube channel today, they are already 3 years older than me.
Mm.
So this is
That's
this
right.
Is, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. And young people nowadays, they have so much access to investment information that they know a lot more than I did. Not just at their age, but maybe even 10 years ago. They already know a lot more than 10-year older me.
yeah.
And they are like, oh, this investment is not going to work. I already have this. I don't need this. What else can you show
Do you
me?
in Melvin class?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's also one of example that I share with people, right? If you guys interested the class, ask my team, right? But Mel also the one who will lead me a lot to support me for the marketing side and YouTube channel.
That's his.
Did you see
forte.
his gift of how to give people idea how to bring the personal brand
I
to
think.
the
I think.
of course whatever he teach that I already did, right? But I'm just
Yeah.
saying like for
Yep.
for other
Yep.
people like who in the class, they start after me. They start after us.
Mm.
Think about it,
Mm.
right? It's you lack of the years. I do this YouTube from 2019,
Mm.
6 year.
Mm. Then Spice and Nice 3 years.
Yes,
Then Sip and Share is 1 month. No, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
It's a 2 weeks old baby. But I'm happy because that 2 weeks comes with my 3 years of experience
Yes,
in here. So that's it's another different thing.
it's a cut short process for you
Yeah.
since you already have a
I already come introduction class here.
yeah.
This one is introduction class. Then now I'm a baby. I go out like, oh, I try to make my own channel. And has given birth to a small baby. YouTube baby, go. Then I'm like, oh, okay, let me try.
Well, I always see that this what Denise should do, right? But sometimes sound like I'm like ordering people do something. But I have that gift. I can see what people good with, and they should do that because that's
know.
they
I know.
fortunes. But they don't understand what I'm
Forte.
trying to say.
Yes.
Forte, yeah. But they don't understand what I'm saying, which is that's the most frustrated for the person who have eyes of see talent.
But you
I
cannot
can
help
spot
everybody.
talent.
You cannot help everybody.
You can.
And not everybody wants to be helped, especially
But
if they're
this is from Dom teach me, right? Dom say it's all about their belief.
yeah.
It's not about you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can show them the world. You can show them the way. You can tell them how great they are. But what they believe about themselves, you cannot
We'll
change.
stop them.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that's what Dom teach me when I go and cry with him about. I feel like I'm failed as a leader, and that's what he tell me. And I bring that to heart. And every time I go and approach someone and to tell them how great they are or how potential they are, and they
You
don't believe in
remember that.
themselves, I remember what Dom say, and I step back and I let them go.
Let them eat shit.
Let them eat shit by themselves. That's the conclusion of today.
How
Don't
to
forget
sell
to
it?
like, share, and subscribe.
You are?
I am Amanda Spice.
And the stubborn one. I am Denise the Nice. We will see you guys in the next episode. Bye. Share and subscribe. And we will see you guys at the next episode of Spice and Nice.
I am Amanda
And
Spice.
I'm Denise the Nice. Bye.